Ooh-wee. All right. Let me get this out real quick. All right. Shalom. I'd like to start off by saying, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawah Shai, Call Elohim, Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawah Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad. The Akim and the Akwat that's listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing, that this lesson is edifying. And, peace and blessings to the men that are out there on these highways and byways, preaching his word in sincerity and in truth, risking their lives, especially now in these times that we're in right now. All right. So, it's the brother Shawab on back at you with another lesson. And the title of this lesson is called We All Receive a Penny. All right. And, I was just reading through those scriptures. So I figure, I'll do a little lesson on Salaki. Do a little lesson on them on chapter 20. And because, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much, doesn't matter if somebody had put in more work than another person. All right. At the end of the day, we are all one body. So, if one falls, we all fall together. If we all, if one, rejoices, we all rejoice together. So, you got certain individuals that are really like that. They think because they've put in more work that they deserve more than another person, when at the end of the day, we're all receiving a penny. The main thing you want to do is be on that chariot. That's what it really comes down to. You want to be on that chariot. You want to make it into the kingdom. All right. Even if you don't make it as 144,000, you want to make it into that kingdom, but, we're going to strive to the best, of our ability to make it to that top spot. That's why we give diligence to making that election and calling sure. All right. But, let me just get into it. This is Matthew 20. And I'll just start at the top. And it says, "For the kingdom of heaven is like unto a man that is an householder, which went out early in the morning to hire laborers into his vineyard. And when he had agreed with the laborers for a penny a day, he sent them into his vineyard. And he went out about the third hour and saw others standing idle in the marketplace. And he said unto them, Go ye also into the vineyard, Salakia, and whatsoever is right, I will give you. And they went their way. Again, he went out about the 6th and 9th hour and did likewise. And about the 11th hour, he went out and found others standing idle, and saith unto them, Why stand ye here all the day idle? They say unto him, Because no man has hired us. he saith unto them, go ye also into the vineyard, and whatsoever is right, that shall ye receive. So that's how it's gonna be in these last days, man. We're gonna have 11 o'clock Israelites that are they're just gonna be literally, just coming into the truth. And they're gonna make it. They're gonna receive that penny also. They're gonna make it into the kingdom and receive the same penny that someone that's been putting in work for 20 years, and they're gonna still receive the same exact, reward. Because at the end of the day, it goes back into what? We are all one body of Yahawashi. All right. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. This is Salakia, 1 Corinthians 12. And I'll start at 12. And it says, for as the body is one and has many members, and all the members of that one body, being many, are one body, so also is Yahushua Mashiach. For one spirit are we all baptized into one body, whether we be Jews or Gentiles. All right. And those Gentiles are speaking about Israelite foreigners that took on them heathen customs. All right. And then it says, whether we be bond or free, and have been all made to drink into one spirit. For the body is not one member, but many. If the foot shall say, because I am not the hand, I am not of the body, is it therefore not of the body? And if the ear shall say, because I am not the eye, I am not of the body, is it therefore not of the body? If the whole body were an eye, where were the hearing? If the whole were hearing, where were the smelling? And then it says, but now has Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, set the members, every one of them, in the body, as it has pleased him. And if they were all one member, where were the body? So now it says, but now are they many members, yet but one body. And the eye cannot say unto the hand, I have no need of thee, nor again the head to the feet, I have no need of you. Nay, much more those members of the body which seem to be more feeble are necessary. And those members of the body which we think to be less honorable, upon these we bestow more abundant honor. And our uncomely parts have more abundant comeliness. You see, so it's pretty much going into, different types of body parts acting like if they don't have use for each other, but they do, because they all work together. All right. That's what forms the whole entire body. If you're missing a body part, you don't have the full body. So it says, and those members of the body which we think to be more or less honorable, upon these we bestow more abundant honor, and our uncomely parts have more abundant comeliness. For our comely parts have no need, but Yahweh has tempered the body together, giving more abundant honor to that part which lacked. And there should be no schism in the body, all right, but that the members should have the same care for one another. You see, the same care for one another, basically that same treatment, all right. And as a matter of fact, let's go into that schism. I've never looked that up. Let me look that up. Schism. It says schisma. It says a rent, metaphor, a division. You see? This dissension, a split or gap. literally, literally or figuratively. Division, rent, schism. See, so the point is that it. Let me go back to that. Let me make sure I got this. Actually, yeah, I got it on that. It says right here that there should be no schism in the body, meaning no division. All right. And it says, but that the members should have the same care one for another. See, working together, receiving the same care for one another. And then it says, whether one member suffer, see, this is the point, and whether one member suffer, all the members suffer with it, or one member be honored, all the members rejoice with it. You see, so it goes into what we was just saying. All right, when that time comes, whether you was a 11 o'clock Israelite or if you've been there from the beginning, it wouldn't matter, because we are all part of the same body. And if one honors, all right, we all honor together. We all get honored together and we all rejoice together. You see? And then it says, now ye are the body of Yahawashi Mashiach, and the members in particular. And Yahweh has set some in the church, first apostles, secondarily prophets, third teachers, after that miracles, then gifts of healings, helps, governments, diversities of tongues. All right, see, you got different types of, in the congregation, you got different types of heads, man, different types of people in the congregation. Some are, first apostles, some are prophets, some teachers, all right? Are all apostles, are all prophets, are all teachers, are all workers of miracles, having all the gifts of healing, do all speak with tongues, do all interpret. But covet or covet, but covet earnestly the best gifts, and yet show I unto you a more excellent way. You see, so it wouldn't matter, all right, because at the end of the day, going back to what we just had in Matthew 20, all right, we're gonna all receive the same kingdom, because it just said for the kingdom of heaven, all right. So when we're speaking right here, all right, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua speaking about that the kingdom of heaven is like onto, what he's explaining here. All right, that we're gonna all receive that penny. That we're gonna all receive that penny. All right. So let me go. Where was I? Oh, let me just start at 6. And about the 11th hour he went out and found others standing idle, and saith unto them, why stand ye here all the day idle? And they say unto him, because no man has hired us. He saith unto them, go ye also in the vineyard, and whatsoever is right, that shall ye receive. And then it says, so when even was come, the Lord of the vineyard saith unto his steward, call the laborers, and give them their hire, beginning from the last unto the first. And when they came, they were hired about the 11th hour. They received every man a penny. You see? And that's, that's metaphorically also, because there's going to be Israelites that come in that last minute, that wake up in that last minute and believe. And those men will make the kingdom and receive a penny also. All right. And it says, but when the first came, they supposed that they should have received more, and they likewise received every man a penny. And when they had received it, they murmured against the good man of the house, saying, these last have wrought but 1 hour, and thou hast made them equal unto us, which have borne the burden of the heat of the day. But he answered one of them and said, friend, I do thee no wrong. Didst not thou agree with me for a penny? Take that thine is, and go thy way. I will give unto this last, even as unto thee. Is it not lawful for me to do what I will with mine own? is thine eye evil because I am good? So the last shall be first, and the first last. For many be called, but few are chosen. You see? So at the end of the day, all right, doesn't matter how much labor you put, all right. And there is in the kingdom, there is going to be certain rankings and things like that, all right. But to get into the kingdom, we're all going to receive that same penny, you know, and that's what you want. Hey, if you can make the kingdom, that's a beautiful thing. What are you worrying about who gets more and what, you know, anything like that? If you made the kingdom, you conquered death, you know, you made that first, that you know, you made it that first round of the kingdom. And that's what ultimately all of us want to be, the first round of the kingdom. We don't want to have to come back, you know, die, and then we come back through the loins of the elect. You know, a lot of us gonna come after, you know, 1,000 years, all that. So it's like, why wouldn't you want to get that penny and get there first? You know, the first round. That's the beautiful part about it. And you got brothers that'll really be like that, and they'll be like, well, you know, I've been putting in more work than you. You know, I they really be feeling like they should be a higher up on something, like they have an upper hand on something. But no, we are all part of the same body. We are all part of this truth. All right. And we edify one another. We pick each other up. So by us doing that, man, hey, we pretty much helping each other out and striving with each other to receive that penny together. You know, yeah, it tells you in the scriptures, you know, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. But at the end of the day, we're working with each other together to pick each other up so we can all get into this kingdom together, those that are part of the elect, you know. And that's what brings in that, you know, that love for one another, that charity, you know, being humble towards one another. You know, it's just not a competition. It's not a competition like they teach you out here in Babylon. Everything's a fucking competition, man. We pick each other up, all right? And we both strive. We all strive for the same thing. That's salvation. All right, let me get Hebrews 6 and 10. And it says, I'll start at 9. But beloved, we are persuaded better things of you, and things that accompanied salvation, Salaki, that accompanies salvation, though we thus speak. For Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed toward his name, and that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. And we desire that every one of you do show the same diligence to the full assurance of hope unto the end. Yeah, because we are all prisoners of hope. We all have to humble ourselves, all right, in hopes that we're going to make it. So that moment you come out with that spirit of, oh, I'm better than this person, or I've been putting in this much work, hey, man, you're not humbling yourself. All right. But, you know, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is not going to forget your labor of works, your labor of love towards this ministry. And that's why we're all going to get that same penny. Because even them 11 o'clock Israelites that going to make it at that last minute, all right, they believed. They believed in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. So they get the same reward. And then we did all that work, but hey, we were making diligence to make our election and calling sure. You see? But hey, that's pretty much the point. Shalom, brother. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Barakatah. You know, that's pretty much the point. I didn't really want to be too long on this one at all. You know, because the point is right there. The point is made, you know. Just reading that little chapter right there is enough. You know, if you can't get that, you can't receive that, then hey, there's a problem there. All right. but it's pretty self-explanatory. You know, so it wouldn't matter if you came in at the last hour or not, or if you put, you know, many years of work. We are all going to receive that same penny. And just to receive a penny in this truth, hey man, that's a beautiful thing. I don't care if I have to hold the door for somebody going into the kingdom. I'm in the kingdom, you know, and that's what you want. You just want to taste that kingdom. You want to taste that beautiful glory that's going to be given onto us for believing in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. And being able to glorify Yahweh Bashem Yahushua throughout the whole entire earth, forever and ever and ever. You know? So, hey, man, that's pretty much the point. So, through the spirit, you know, I ended on that note. Nice little short one. And, you know, I'm going to proceed with another video. All right? So, with that being said, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Call Haloyim, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad. The Akim and the Akwat that's listening in. Yahweh Ratazad, the lesson was edifying. To the next one, Shalom.